Previously on Dungeon Delvers.
So you're going to attempt to destroy their kit?
I'm just going to set the room on fire.
It's just dim light. You can still see.
I don't want dim light. I want bright as fuck light.
Assume it's my turn.
Yep.
I follow and stab him. I'm going to take a trophy.
Aye, why not?
I cut off his head. So we're now level 3. As soon as I killed nothing, we felt more experience. So I'm now a battle master.
Level 2 wizard and a level 1 draconic sorcerer.
I'm still feeling sorry for Nothic. I really am after you chased him, stabbed him, and then, stabbed him some more. And also nicked his shit as well.
To be fair, I was nicking his shit before anyone got stabbed.
He just came over and started trying to have me. So I showed him who's boss.
Yeah. Well, you guys were nicking his shit. He was defending his ship. So.
Well, his shit's ours now.
Yeah.
And he's dead.
So
you should learn from that.
After cleaning up all the mess and everything, which you've just made, effectively, of this poor little thing, he's actually pretty cute.
Not anymore, he ain't.
Not anymore, he's missing Ed.
Yep.
Oh shit! Yeah,
I've got his head in a bag.
You put his.
I've got that waterproof satchel. Remember from the pond?
Yes, you did.
And his head's in that.
Yeah. I feel sorry for the poor kid who you show that to. No shrieking, please. So you've managed to make your way to the top of the stairs.
Yep.
Joining the cavern to basically the other side, because the this hideout is broken up into 2 sections, effectively. One where it's the prison and the entry and this area.
Right, yo.
So I actually asked you guys what your passive perception was, because it does play a big role. Ted, Tim, would you guys like to explain what your passive perception actually means or does?
It just means stuff that you might observe while you're pottering about.
Yeah, something you're not really looking for, you just might notice.
Yeah, it's just like noticing things. It's just like...
Yeah. The way to calculate it is that it's 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
Aye.
And that's it. So for me, for example, that's 13 as a passive perception.
Ooh, look at you noticing stuff.
Yeah.
I can see right good. It's because I'm up tall, you see.
Mine's only an 8.
That's because you're down low.
No, we're the same size.
No, that's why you can't see anything.
No.
You can't see past me, maybe.
You're in the way all the time.
Because I'm huge.
I wonder, could it be down to your age? Could it be done down to your age?
I am a very old man.
So what I'd like is for you guys to re-roll your initiatives, please.
Really then?
So, as those of you listening, I do like to have our guys re-roll them at certain intervals so that
Convenient works out is every episode.
Yeah, it does,
Weird,
doesn't it? Yeah.
What did you roll?
I rolled a fairly decent.
You rolled a 16. I rolled a 16 too.
Oh, yeah, but my modifier goes up. Yours goes down.
I know.
So can I have the numbers then, please?
Yep.
Tim, who's playing Kagak.
I rolled a 21.
Oh my god, that is a very nice roll indeed, that is. What's your modifier?
Plus 5.
Plus 5, no wonder. And yourself, Ted, who's
I
playing
rolled a
Kamika.
12.
You rolled a 12.
Well, I rolled a 16, but with my modifier
Yeah.
I got a 12.
That's marvellous. Okay, so as you move to the top of the stairs, you haven't really noticed it. Those old ears of yours haven't noticed the shouting coming from down, further down the stairs. What you see is basically the staircase goes down, as I've already mentioned, and it turns off to the right. On the left-hand side, there's a door, and you can clearly, yourself, Kigak, probably because you was brought up with 4 screaming, blooming kids, and you haven't lost your hearing by then.
They were orc kids, and I've got orc ears, so it kind of worked.
Yeah,
well, it usually does.
I give him that. Regular human-sized orc ears, though.
The massive orc ears.
You're not immune to poison, but you are immune to loud noises. From
I
what
might
it
be immune
appears.
to poison, I've never found out.
So basically, what you hear is a lot of gurgling and whatnot, and screeching and everything, and you actually hear this very gruffy voice. Lay the floor, go on, roll around like a dog, go on. And you're hearing this coming from the general direction of that doorway.
I think they're having a party in there.
What sort of party?
That's a weird
what sort of
fucking
party?
party, to be fair.
I don't know. Some folk telling someone dog, I'm guessing, to roll around on the floor.
All right.
I hear it.
I like dogs. No, my hearing's not as good as it once was.
What?
It's all the wind you see from the sea.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Shall I just go in and see what's happening?
Yeah.
All right. Tell you what. I'll open the door. I open the door.
Are you weapons out, or you just open the door, just walk on in?
I'll just open the door to see what's in there first, but I'll be ready with the weapons.
Hands on the weapon. Yeah.
No, what? Look, just casually near. Kind of like like a Wild West kind of got floating fingers.
Oh yeah, high noon. You know, yeah. There's no triggers. You are aware there's no triggers on swords. Okay. Oh. There's handles on swords, you stupid half-orc. So what you see is these two big, well, we all know what bugbears look. They look like over-pampered Chewbaccas, to be fair, who haven't had a good shower in quite some time.
They look like angry goats.
Over-pampered, but they haven't had a shower in some time.
Yeah.
They're always... I always, for a moment, I've pictured Chewbacca with loads of little plaits and bows in his hair, but they're just covered in mud.
Oh, wouldn't it be awful? Like one of those little handbag dogs who's got like a little pink bow in his hair.
They've just been let out in a mud field somewhere.
I feel sorry for Chewbacca now.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight him anymore. Close the door, let's go home.
They're basically... From what you can see, because you pretty much just walked in, you haven't barged in, slammed the door against the brick wall.
Open the door a couple of steps in, maybe.
Just before they react to you, you see that these two very hairy, disgusting, they've had a bit of a manicure, why bugbears will have a manicure, I do not know. But they are actually kicking around, tossing around this little goblin. And you've pretty much had your experience of goblins. They are, weedy little things. Enough of them can cause a problem, but on their own, they're kind of bloody useless. He's on the ground, and he's pretty much being, knocked around by these two bugbears. If you can imagine how kids usually, torture and terrorize ants, with a magnifying glass.
All right, yeah.
You probably done that when you was a kid.
Right. So, what I'm going to do is break character for a moment and tell people what we did off mic.
Well, go ahead, please, yes.
Yeah, so, those of you who might have been paying attention last time, right?
Is that your normal voice now?
Yeah. This is how Tim speaks. No.
Oh, that's going to make everything very confusing.
So, last time we leveled up, and I became a battle master.
You did? Yeah, you did.
And what I said then was I was going to roll randomly for my maneuvers off mic. So, as a battle master, I get 3 maneuvers.
Hold on, you're a batter master?
Battle master.
Oh, batter master, okay.
Yeah, he's the king of fish and chips.
Oh, is he?
I'll take the king.
Yeah.
You're not big.
Yep. Nope. It's better than it was before. So I'm taking it.
Not having it.
So I closed 3. Well, I didn't close 3. I rolled for 3. And the first one I got was lunging attack, which means I can choose one of my superiority die, as they're called, to give myself an extra 5-foot reach on a weapon attack.
Or to make a fish.
Handy. Yeah. And because I use that superiority die, it's a D8, I get to add that D8 as damage as well.
That's also
on
very
top of
handy.
my other
Nice,
attack. Second up, I've got pushing attack, which means I again hit them, do the extra D8 damage, and they've got to make a strength save against my strength save DC, or they get pushed back 15 feet. And that applies to large or smaller creatures.
That's quite useful.
Yeah. And I've got a good DC as well. It worked out as 15.
Yeah, because you can use strength or dexterity, can't you, for that one? So you can use your...
My dex modifier came out really handy on that.
It did.
Not like his other attributes.
Yeah.
His strength one would have been funnier.
It would have been. Yeah. I think the save would have been 6.
It would have been, yeah. So, my armor class.
So what was the third one that you rolled for then?
Riposte, which basically means if they miss me with an attack, I get to use a reaction to attack them straight back.
Well, I believe there's a limit, isn't there?
Yep, you can only have 1 reaction per turn. So per round of combat.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's where I'm at. So with that in mind, I'm going to look at these 2 bugbears. And are they facing away from me or to me?
Well, as you entered, they were obviously, you observed them knocking around this poor little goblin and such. And as you fully came into the room, they spun around, looking at you. You're presently actually wearing your
red robes.
with your robe, with the actual hood up.
Yep.
A bit like some of those teenagers these days who go around with hoodies up during summer for no absolute reason. You're doing it in a dark, dingy hideout for some reason. Oh well. So highs or lows?
Highs.
What do you want?
With a big grin on my face.
As you do.
I'm going to walk up and carry on kicking on the goblin, just join in, chuckling.
You cruel fucker.
I didn't realise you guys were having this much fun. I heard a ruckus and I thought, come and join in. Look at him go.
While he is moving up, Ted, Kimiko, what are you presently doing at this time?
I will just move into the room, lean against the wall, just looking at him.
Yeah, but are you... oh, no, you're no longer invisible, are you? Or?
No, I'm not invisible. No, I'm just a
you've
bloke. I'm a bloke in red robes.
With your hood up or
No,
down?
with the hood up. I can't put my hood up. I won't be able to see anything. I'm an old man. I can't see the dark.
The hood covers his eyes. Yes. Makes sense, to be fair. Okay, then. So you go in and take a good old kick at the poor little...
Yeah.
I don't know. What would you call him, really?
Goblin.
Yeah, goblin. Gobbo, or whatever you want to call him.
Call him soon to be dead goblin.
Yeah. So can you go ahead and roll to hit, please?
Yeah, certainly. Is this just a kind of attack? Would you like this to?
Yeah, just a general attack. You know, it'll be. What is the word for it? Not intimidation. It's improvised weapon.
Improvised weapon. So would it be a dex check or a strength?
I would probably argue that it's some shapes and burly.
Strength.
Yeah.
So strength modifier then. I rolled a 15 and I've got a -4 to that, so 11.
So 11. You actually fail.
Oh.
You fail to kick him, but
Missed him. Somebody else hit him harder.
can I have a highs or lows from you?
Highs.
You managed to kick one of the bugbears
Oh,
in the
I
shin.
critically failed it, did I?
Yes, you did.
Not to worry. I was about to throw a fireball anyway.
Well, I was going to stab him, but all right.
So you kick him in the shin.
Yep.
Okay. Now, if you've ever experienced, if someone kicking you in the shin, or if you've played football or rugby or something like that, and someone's actually, hit you there, you're not really the stable sorts, are you? Can I have a highs or lows?
Highs. Always highs.
Sorry, he goes down on one knee.
All right.
He hits the ground. What would you do that for?
I pull my scimitar, my rapier out and try and just slash it across him as I'm drawing it, kind of thing.
Okay then. Can I have an attack roll on that?
You certainly can. It's a natural 20.
A nat 20. That is very nice.
20.
It's
Right
very
there.
nice indeed. Also, because of his positioning as well, that also will help along with the roll. So can you go ahead and roll for your damage?
So,
Don't forget your
Remember?
savage attacker.
yeah, I've got Savage Attack.
Yes,
so
savage type, but also a nat 20 means
it's double dice roll.
it's double dice roll.
So, first roll is 2, plus my double damage, 6, bringing a total of 8. And then I've got my Savage Attack, which is another roll,
Yeah.
5. So, and then I've got my +5 on top of that, making that a total of 18 damage.
18 damage. This is going to be a little bit brutal here. Can I just have a highs or lows from you?
Highs.
You actually managed to not dismember his head, obviously. You managed to actually take off his entire left arm.
Nice.
Okay, because obviously they were, facing away of you, playing around with these things, so you took off his arm. So he is hurting. He's actually bleeding and spraying blood everywhere. So the blood is actually covering the floor. Can I have the amount of damage you rolled again, please?
It was 18.
18 damage. That's... Oh, God, that is really nasty, that is. So, because it's a bit of an opportunity, really, they weren't expecting it, I am also going to allow Kimiko to take an opportunity attack.
All right, because you're allowing me to do that.
Yeah.
Don't worry. It's not going to be too bad.
It's going to be acid, isn't it?
It is going to be acid, but I've got a much more extreme acid now, bro.
Time!
Oh, you got your sorceress acid.
I got better than that. I'm gonna cast the spell Chromatic Orb.
Chromatic Orb.
Chromatic Orb. There's a 4-inch diameter sphere of magical energy that I can then turn into a particular type of thing: fire, lightning. In this case, acid. Right. Then I can throw it at whatever target I fancy,
It's going to be me in
Okay.
it.
which is going to be the other bugbear, one with both his arms.
Okay, the both of his arms who still stood.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, never.
Oh, never.
Can
You're
I
not
have
gonna
a roll at this?
You're not going to...
Kimiko just rolled a crit hat.
I'm casting it at 2nd level.
Or at 2nd level as well. If this bugbear does not
Could
turn
I
into a
borrow?
toasty little fucker.
Is it D8?
D8. Because I have to roll a lot of these.
Yes.
That's
43?
43 acid damage on that bugbear.
You may want to go a little bit higher.
Why?
16 plus 27.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm losing the plot tonight.
I thought I went high enough there.
So the damage, sorry?
47, did I just say?
43.
47. Oh, sorry, 43. I will
The more times you ask me, the higher the numbers will
Yes.
be.
I will be needing
52
a
now, right?
roll from yourself, Kagak.
Right. What for?
Just roll.
It's just so you're aware, it's not a splash damage. It's not.
No,
it doesn't do anything like that. It's just
don't worry about that.
I rolled a 16. Am I adding anything to it?
Nah, it's perfectly fine. You didn't manage to balk.
I think he did. I think he balked.
You think he balked?
I think he probably did. I threw a ball of acid at a guy. He balked when I didn't do any damage.
Yeah,
to him.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
he's dead, right? I'm assuming he got liquidated.
Put it this way, he's not only dead, he is now... And
Yeah, because the puddle, right?
the contact of it didn't make you balk, so I will need you to have a roll after this moment, which is the bugbear literally just slowly but surely disintegrates. You know how you've seen Wizard of Oz, with the
Raiders.
Yeah,
Raiders. No, I'm picturing Raiders of the Lost Ark.
With
Full face melt.
yeah, full
Raiders,
health, mate,
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
yeah.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's what that film was here.
It was, yeah. It was. I'm not criticising. It was a play. I saw it once when I was on land.
So he literally
It was a genuine snuff play. They genuinely used real acid on that guy.
It was horrible. Maybe balk.
so he literally just
That's where the pork came from.
he just melts down to literally a bubbling puddle of liquidized remains.
Right. Oh.
Okay.
I want to be looking at my hand, going, "Oh, I'm fucking powerful."
Yeah. Look at what he's done recently.
Out of curiosity, I'm assuming that now it's top of the round and then it's me.
Yes.
Yep. I bork into the pile of acid. And I will spend my entire turn doing that.
Okay then. So next on.
Sorry, Kagak.
So next on the turn, while Kagak is balking like crazy, the bugbear who's just had his arm severed, he actually. Sorry. So he also receives. Oh. Okay, so because of the damage that you caused to the first bugbear, he's literally now just collapsed onto the ground because he's also bleeding. He's bleeding out.
Is his blood mixing with the acid?
Highs or lows?
Highs.
It is actually mixing with the acid.
With the acid and the sick.
Yeah, yes, mixing with the
I
acid
can't
and
help
the
not look at it.
So you're just balking. The bugbear is copped it. Ted, what are you doing?
What's left? Bleeding out bugbear, vomiting orc, and a goblin.
Yeah, poor little goblin who's squirming now. Is
he still on the floor covered in bugbear goo?
No, he was in between them, so he's actually slowly trying to move away from the approaching. Was it blood and everything? He was obviously being terrorized by these bugbears when you entered. So he's
walk up to the goblin.
After your little.
I'm going to walk up to the goblin. Right.
He's there, slowly moving away, trying to move away.
On his shoulder, right?
Yep.
You ready for this? Shocking grasp.
Shocking grasp on the poor little thing.
The poor little goblin.
Oh my god.
Oh, see, I was about to turn it the other way. I was going to be like...
well, I didn't roll very high on that one.
What did you roll?
I rolled an 8.
8. You failed to actually grab him. He managed to, because he's on his arse, he's actually scooting backwards. You do manage to actually grasp him before.
I didn't try and grasp him. I tried to stroke him.
Oh, try to stroke him.
Yeah, I was just.
He's always really caressing.
You pretty much stroked
I have
thin
not
air.
grabbed a single person in this entire campaign. I have only tried to pat them.
Yeah, only pat them. So
that one guy for his bum.
Is this a way to, apart from that guy on the bum, is this a way to, no sexual discrimination? I only stroked.
No.
I didn't pat.
I go up to him and say, sorry, little man, we saved you. I'm getting out. I'm out the room. I leave the room.
You leave the room.
Has the other bugbear cocked it at this point?
Pardon?
Has the other bugbear cocked it at this point?
Yeah, he's copped it now. And
I was just double checking. I always make sure he died. I wasn't leaving anyone alive.
Yeah, he collapsed and cops it. He does. The little goblin, after seeing what you guys have done, he actually, he's very
broken?
No, he's actually very thankful. Thank you.
It's all right, little man. I would come in and have a chat. I'm staying out here. I can't even take it. I close the door.
Well, my name's Droop. Can you get me out of here?
I walk over to him again, put my hand on his shoulder and go, all right, just let me search the room. And as I'm doing it...
You're going to do it, yeah.
16.
16. You hit him. God in heaven.
That's good.
Nothing is safe from the shocking grasp.
He takes 3 damage.
Takes 3 damage.
That was a low damage roll, that one right there.
Oh, that was a bit of a shock. You may want to check yourself. You got a bit of
that was weird.
Obviously, in D&D, they haven't got static electricity. So how does a goblin? So that's less.
That was weird.
Yeah, it doesn't
that's
work.
never happened before. Hang on, let me just try it again. Let me just touch you again. See if that was weird. It's never happened to me before. Hang on, 1 second.
Every time you reach out at this point, he's there moving back because he's doesn't like it.
I missed.
So basically, Droop
9.
Droop goes on and basically says,
I'm not asking him any questions.
Oh no, he's not.
Silence, or I will electrocute you more. I don't want to know.
Are you trying to electrocute that little guy?
I'm trying to make him shut up. He's getting on my nerves.
I open the door, stick my head in, and say, "All right, no." Close the door.
God in heaven.
Sorry, I was going to try and back you up then, but I just can't do it. You need to stop doing that acid thing, mate. That is bad.
I tried. I tried to use fire, but it didn't work.
So at this point, Droop knows that Kimuku is a little bit too shocky. He doesn't want to be touched by you again ever. It's just not natural. So he literally runs past. Runs past, doesn't manage to slip on the blood or the vomit or the acid which is on the ground.
Firebolt.
You're going to firebolt him. You cruel fuck.
Is he running out towards me?
Yeah, he's running out towards you.
All right. He's got to run past me then to get to him because I was near the door.
Yeah. One great thing about goblins is that they are nimble. They are
Still
incredibly nimble.
You must have been in melee range anyway because you were touching him.
Yeah, I've gone up and touched. I've moved forward and touched him.
So he's legging it right past you.
Yeah.
So are you going to do a firebolt?
Well, I am, yeah, because if he's got to disengage from me,
Go on then.
I get an opportunity attack. So.
Oh no, they can actually use a bonus action to disengage and hide if they wanted to. Because we wasn't in combat effectively, I wasn't going to call them out. But
I'm going to keep shooting at him until he dies.
You're going to keep shooting him until he dies.
I missed this time. I rolled it.
That old fart is one cruel fuck, isn't he?
I rolled a 9 this time.
You rolled a 9. Yeah, you failed it anyway.
Hearing all the ruckus, I try and open the door again.
Yep. Highs or lows?
Highs.
Thankfully, you managed to open it, barely missing Little Droop, who runs straight into you and just grabs hold of you and hugs you.
All right.
Don't leave me here. Don't leave me here. I want to get out of here.
I won't, little man. I'm gonna let you move on, and I stab him.
Nice.
Yeah. It's the only way you're getting out of here, mate.
Oh my god.
You're getting out of here now. I thought it was a 1.
14.
14. You miss.
All right, I stab him with my scimitar.
Poor Little Droop.
For a natural 20.
For a natural 20.
Yeah, I think that might have killed him,
Poor Little Droop.
I will. The first roll was 5. Second roll was 4, so 9. Third roll, 3. It is, 12 plus 5. 17 damage.
Can I have a highs or lows?
Highs.
You managed to attach him to the door.
All right.
All right.
I said only that then.
Before he does die, he just ends up blurting out, I've not had nothing to do with these guys.
That's all right, little man. You're safe now.
I do
Let the light take you. And then I yank my sword out as hard as I can just before he goes.
God, bloody hell.
And then I see the acid and bark and then close the door again.
You wait out there, Kagak. I'll just search this room for you, and then I'll come and join you.
All right.
Oh,
How are you feeling?
I ain't good. I don't think I can take another one of them. I
I
am so hungry right now.
I didn't mean that to happen. I'm sorry about that. I thought it would only be a little one, but
Talk about size does matter, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. Size does matter, especially with Kamuku rolling a crit hap
it's
on a
it's
charismatic
3d8
orb.
anyway.
I know, they are
and I
pretty
cast it at
gnarly.
second level, which is 4d8. So then I rolled
And it was
8d8.
crit, yeah. It was awful, crazy awful, to be fair. I'm just making a note of some bits.
I'm going to do that twice, though.
Okay,
Good.
so you're pretty much outside.
This next time.
So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go do this by initiative order because obviously it'll make it a lot easier. So Kagak, you do have the goblin to search if you want to. If you haven't.
Yeah, I'll search him.
Okay, you actually
All right.
find nothing.
We're no anywhere, were you, mate?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So yes.
I cut off his liver. I cut out his liver.
Oh my god!
Then
You
as
see
I'm
a
doing it, I'm
goblin?
gonna kill myself.
Is this going to be a regular thing when you see goblins?
No, this is the one. I can't have at least one goblin liver on me, just in case I come across any more wolves.
Oh, okay then. So can I have a
Wolves
highs
love
and
goblin
lows?
liver, don't they?
It really set him off last time, so I'm
did,
like,
yeah.
this is obviously the thing.
Well, all right.
Can I have
You add it to your ever expanded notes of Kagak.
Yeah. Too many notes about Kagak. Okay,
He's got
so
more notes about me than I have.
can you please roll a sleight of hand?
Yeah, certainly.
Let's see how masterful you managed to remove his liver, or if you even
Sleight of hand.
find his liver.
Another net roll 20.
My God, whenever I'm
That's
playing,
4 so far. How long
I
have you
have-
been? 20 minutes?
I've yet to receive, crit haps on such a regular appearance.
I think we might be using our weighted dice.
Yeah.
Well, these are the dice that I always use. It usually
Yeah.
go really low for me.
So,
we were
It's
trying
about
that
time
earlier.
they come
You
back.
you managed to do it in such a way that the cut is seamlessly perfect. You managed to take the liver out, not damaging it in any way, shape, or
You're
form.
getting quite good at this. aren't you?
He is. He's getting really good at
all
removing
practice he
people's
has.
liver rather than their leather.
If it helped, Joel, I had a +5 to sleight of hand and a +3 to medicine.
Damn. Okay then.
I'm
So
going to put it in the goblin head. No, in
into the
in the same bag is what I meant, not in his head.
that's just cool. Putting the liver into the goblin's mouth.
Yeah.
As a bit of a
Yeah, but it's
horse's
a nice
head.
sealable bag. So
Yeah.
if it's watertight, it's not going to let any stench out.
It's not,
Might
I
even
don't
preserve.
think- I don't think it's one of those little food bags that you have in the kitchen.
Well, if it's not letting
You know.
water in when it's stuck at the bottom of a puddle.
With a seal on it.
Yeah.
So while he's doing this, Kimiko,
Other brands are available.
yourself. So you're searching, obviously, the room.
I'm searching the room.
Okay. So some of the things which I'm reading here are pretty much null and void and useless, to be fair. But you have got, and you're pretty much going to be searching both of them, correct?
I'm searching the entire room.
Okay.
One of
Inside
them
the
was
room
liquidated,
itself,
remember, if you-
One of
it's
them
got
was
nothing on it.
liquidated.
yeah, one of them are liquidated. They're bits where involving loot and such. It's still okay. It's still untouched.
Fancy.
Um,
If I was DM, I'd have liquidated the loot too.
It's all right. I'd have had the acid burning through the floor, alien style.
I'd have had the guy that fell into it also slowly melting.
he didn't actually
Although I
fall
might have
into
diluted
it.
it with my sick.
Yeah.
That's why I said slowly.
Actually, I'll bear with your judgment. Okay, so first off, with
Damn, we talked too much again, didn't we?
yes, you did. So the first one, you do find you find a iron key. Another one. I
Gotta
swear,
say,
you
yeah,
guys are
I've
collecting
got-
iron keys.
Yeah,
We want to become jailers in the future, just so you're aware.
Yeah,
That's why
you
we
need a
so
lot
many
of keys.
we've already got one each, so you've got 2 now, have you?
Yeah, so jailers can't go anywhere unless they have a minimum of 5 keys.
Right.
So they also have a belt pouch. So the first one has 33 silver pieces. He also carries an eye patch made of black leather, which has the semi-precious stones in it. To be honest, it looks like something which you'd probably see out one of these music videos these days. Where it's just primarily noise with a couple of women dancing around half naked and wearing some weird ass clothing. That has, I would say, a monetary value of something like 50 gold pieces. The
Liberace eye patch. Got it.
yeah, Liberace eye
150.
patch.
150, you say?
No, just 50.
Just 50.
Just
Okay,
50.
That's fine. I was too busy writing Liberace. I wasn't listening to the numbers.
Other bugbear, highs or lows?
Middle. Low.
Oh, you just almost 10.
Oh,
So just.
I got a low.
That is low.
You again receive another 33 silver pieces and another eye patch. So I think they were, doing one of these things where they were wearing the same thing.
All right.
That day.
I thought it was
and I
the
think they
same
may have had a
bug
little
but
bit
he
of
had two
an
eye
argument.
patches on. Couldn't see what he was doing. That's why
Yeah.
he was.
No, you just had a spare in case you ruined the other one.
Yeah, I think they may have had a little bit of an argument because they were wearing the same.
I'm going to put an eye patch on.
You're going to put the eye patch on?
Yes.
Oh, suits you, sir.
All right.
You don't know yet.
I don't know.
I'm looking forward to showing you.
So, with you pretty much cleared out the room, you do see a number of boxes and things like that.
Search them.
You search them?
Search everything. I searched the entire room.
Okay. Can I have another highs or lows, please?
Highs.
You find yourself... Oh, what do you find? What do you find?
I find myself singing his patented looting song. Looting. You know you've got him looting. Around the room he's looting. What's he gonna find? He doesn't know. He hopes it's good, but it's probably not.
I like that looting song. That's brilliant.
That's all right, wasn't it?
I bet you can't sing it again.
Nope.
You managed to find three how can I put it? You found, ham, meat, things like that. So I would say you found 3 packs of rations, but you also found another 20 silver pieces. Okay. This was obviously, you lifting. Somehow this old man is managing to lift up the mattresses on these beds and looking underneath.
I am a professional pirate. I am used to finding loot.
You do
He is
also.
genuinely stronger than me.
Yeah.
I am
You
genuinely stronger than Kugak.
You do also find a small little bugbear tooth underneath one of the pillows.
Oh, no. Is there a child around here somewhere?
Fully grown bugbears, let me think.
Well, you said it was
Probably
a small
one of them. Probably one of them. Yeah, a small little tooth. Probably one of them thought of. There was the. Was it the tooth bugbear?
I was hoping there was a child bugbear around somewhere that I could adopt as my own son. I had a son once. I haven't seen him in years.
Would that be a bug cub?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
All right, that's canon.
Bug cub. I wrote that down.
We've now got bug cubs in addition to bugbears. There we go. That's how it works out, guys. So
I'm not going to give it any context as well. I'll just leave that there. It was just above the notes on Kugak.
No, when we come back to that at some point, you're like, what the hell is a bug cub?
It's all right. Who the hell is One-Eyed Norbert?
He's dead.
Oh, okay, fair enough. When did you fall in the fire?
When I was younger.
Oh, okay. Fell asleep in a fire.
I fell asleep, then fell in the fire.
All right.
okay. So what? Now, okay. Basically, you finished up there. Are you guys gonna chuff off and move on?
I moved to the door and I opened up and go, Kugak, do you like my new eye patch?
I didn't even know you had one.
Look at it. It's cool, isn't it?
It's all right, that. What pattern is the gems in? Does it
Oh,
form another
seriously?
gemmy eye?
Oh God, now that's gonna be.
Is it going to be like a little star? Is it like a skull and crossbones pirate pack? Does it look like just an eye?
I would say that it looks a bit like an eye, with like a cat eye. But what are you going to do with the second one?
They didn't know there's a second one yet. Give
I
it a
don't
chance.
know.
What?
It looks good.
You like it? It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 I've got 2. Do you want one?
My eyes are fine.
Yeah, but it looks cool.
My eyes look all right.
No, I don't. That one's got burn on it from when you went up on the fire.
I didn't fall in the fire face first.
He did now.
It's canon.
Don't decide my history for me. You weren't there. You're not my real dad.
Let's move on. I took the eye patch away and we move on.
Yeah,
You find
move
anything
on.
else decent?
Yeah, I found some other bits and pieces. I share them out when we get further around. I got a bit of gold. No, not
nice.
gold. A bit of some silver. That's what I got. We'll share it out at the end because I can't do the math now.
Makes sense.
Nearly 100 silver though, so we're all right.
I just remember that, slightly earlier when we felt like we just got a bit healthier, a bit better, and learned some new stuff.
All right, yeah.
I kind of felt like I learnt how to use thieves' tools, but I ain't got a set to use.
All right. Well, if I see any, I will.
Yeah.
I'd fetch you a set and see if you can use them. But
Yeah, we'll give it a go. I mean, I might not be able to, but worth a try, innit?
I do
Worth a
wonder
go,
how
yeah.
he managed to get thieves' tools.
Somebody might have rolled for it when he leveled up.
Oh yeah, good point. One great thing about this new
Actually, no,
rolling
it didn't.
system
That came
is
automatically. No, I did roll.
you can end up with some weird ass stuff for your
Yep.
characters.
hence the reason I'm a wizard pirate.
Exactly. So you're both are now in this corridor.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're again oblivious to what's going on, but from what you can hear, just a little bit down, near the door, okay, because as you've obviously come out, straight ahead, there's a door, okay, and from what you can hear is, you can't tell how many voices there are, but you can clearly hear some rattling, rattling sounds, some shouts, some groans, and a gabble of voices as what sounds like wages are being paid out. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, what are you guys going to do?
Can you hear that? Just a proper ruckus going on in here, isn't it?
What does it sound like? I can't hear anything. I told you my ears are shot from all the years in the wind.
I can hear people just talking about money and rattling around. You're not hearing
money. I like the idea of money. Should we go in there?
It's like someone's playing.
It's like they're gambling and stuff.
Gambling.
Have a listen. See if you can hear it.
All right, I'll have a listen. See if I can hear it.
Okay, can you have it?
10.
Yeah, you now hear it. You after straining your earring, you
get
can
my little
hear
ear tube out.
Yeah, put your little horn.
Little ear on.
I get right up close to him and go, "Can you hear that?"
Well, I couldn't until you fucking started shouting, you daft bastard.
It was only a whisper.
Well, all right, but not in my ear tube. It hurts.
So, what are you guys planning on doing?
Open the door.
Yeah.
Open the door. Open the door.
Open the door.
Open the door.
Open the door, Kagak.
All right, I open the door.
I love it how you open the door. So you march on.
I open the door with my left hand and I draw my rapier with my right.
Oh, we're being very specific now. Yeah. So obviously you're.
As soon as I've got the door just slightly just off pluck, I kick it.
Okay then.
And draw your scimitar.
There you go. Hello, lads.
You immediately grab the attention of these 4 red brand ruffians who are dressed very similar to you. They turn around and immediately, they're you're not any of us.
Oh yeah, mate. I'm just letting you guys know someone's just taking out these bugbears round the corner
Can I
here.
have a deception check, please?
Yeah, certainly.
Can I help?
You would probably have.
I'm right behind him.
Yeah, go on.
So advantage?
Yeah, let's go advantage.
Yeah. All right. So that first one was a 17, but I've got -3 deception, so it's an actual 14.
Okay.
The next one is actually even lower, so my highest was 14.
You actually managed to deceive them. So how are you going to deceive them?
Well, so basically, I've opened the door, and I've gone, all right, lads, someone's been fighting these bugbears down the corridor here. Do you want to come and have a look? And I step out the way of the door so that they can come through, but I'm in the room. Okay.
So basically, they stop what they're doing, which is clearly they've been drinking. They've actually been playing some, oh god, I don't know what you would call it. Basically, like knuckle bones. So basically, they've been having a bit of fun.
Yep. Are they all bugbears? Are the goblin
No. No, these are just your box standard ruffian.
Oh,
okay.
Humans,
so
right.
4 humans dressed up just like you. They get up. One of them grumbles. Yeah, but I was blooming winning. Don't look at my blooming. Don't look at my blooming cards or bones.
Getting away with it as you're discussing this, lads.
And they move towards the door.
Yep,
they do.
Do they step through the door or?
They look past you because it's not that far down. We're talking
the door's closed.
10 feet, I'd say. 10 feet.
They're trying to get into the other room.
Oh, sorry.
Where we killed the bugbears.
Yeah, you didn't leave the door open behind you.
No, I closed it.
You closed the door behind it. So they can actually see the goblin on the ground, which piques their attention. They move on forward. What's happening here?
As they're going past me, as I'm still in the other room.
Okay.
I grab the last one and say, "Hang on, mate, I've got a word for you," and then I stab him.
Okay, can I have
right with the rapier?
Let me just make some notes here. Okay, because obviously I don't want you to charge off too far.
I've let the other 3 go
You've let
ahead.
3 go ahead.
The last one, stabbed him, still back in the old room. Sneaky like.
It's very sneaky like. I'm still right next to you, looking at you going,
sneaky
to become sneaky.
I know, right?
Okay, so the last one, yeah. So you want to go ahead and stabby on him?
Yeah, with my rapier.
With your rapier?
I do an unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20, yeah, you definitely hit.
Yeah, the damage is 8.
8 damage? Yeah, he's definitely bloody, but he's still there. I'd say he's 50-50.
Yeah. And then scimitar.
And scimitar, following him up with the scimitar?
Yeah. It's not going to be a good one, though.
What do you roll?
12.
12, you failed to hit.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah, you failed to hit, dude.
I reach forward.
Yep.
Shocking grasp.
Shocking grasp on the first one.
On the guy that he's got hold.
Oh, so basically you guys are now behind.
We're inside the room.
They've gone off running with their backs to us. We've
okay.
this guy stood
So
they left.
you're on the other side of him, and you're going to shock and grasp.
Yeah.
Okay. Is your sword still in him though?
I'll let you make that call.
Okay. I'll give you highs or lows on that one. Can you go ahead and roll for your attack?
Is he wearing armor?
He is not wearing. He is wearing armor, but he's not wearing chainmail. He is wearing studded leather armor.
Studded.
Oh,
That's metal, isn't it? It's up to you. You're a boss.
highs or lows?
Highs.
Yep, he's wearing metal armor.
I get advantage.
Okay,
of that
because
roll
it
now.
is studded. Because it's studded. Can I have a highs or lows from you?
Highs, always highs.
Okay, you have managed to pull your sword out in time.
Nice.
19 was my attack roll.
19, you definitely hit. What happens?
3.
3. He is a little bit scorched, a little bit smoky. He is still around, though. He is still kicking and screaming.
Was that a surprise attack?
I would actually call that a surprise attack, I would, because
I was surprised.
Yes, I was surprised as well, to be fair. I was expecting Kimuku to fire some kind of bolt which will just go straight through them all, or acid. But, yeah, you wish for it once, you don't usually get it twice. I would treat that as...
But I couldn't deal with a balking orc.
Yeah, I would treat that as a surprise.
Nice.
So let's go off into combat. So top of the round, that would be Tim playing Kagak.
Nice. All right. So I take my rapier and I just stab him.
You're going to stab him?
Stab him again.
Okay, go for the
Right,
stab.
good shank. I get that is maths 15.
15, you slap him chops.
Nice. I slap his chops for a maximum damage of 13 damage.
13, he cops it.
All right. In that case, I'm going to use my movement to get up behind the next guy along
Yeah.
and scimitar him in the back.
Okay. So scimitar him in the back.
For many again, 24.
You hit on that one.
That one is it's only 6 damage.
Only 6 damage. So
Somebody's only just remembered their maneuvers.
Yes, he has.
I was wondering, but I was too busy eating marshmallowy things to tell you.
So next turn, you can remember them yourself.
Possibly. I make no promises.
This turn, sorry, it's over.
Yep.
So the next off the initiative order, I will get it one of these days. That would be Kimuku, played by Ted.
All right. I am going to cast a second level spell.
Oh, no.
Is it Acid Splash?
It's not Acid Splash, no.
Is it Charismatic?
I am experimenting with my newfound powers.
Oh, your newfound ones, yeah.
From my new sorcery ancestry power that's coming to light. And I'm going to cast 4 bolts of magic missile.
Oh, are they acid by any chance?
Nope. Not this time. That's
So
4. And that's 7.
They all hitting one guy? Or
They're only hitting that guy at the back, the one that you just hit.
All right.
For 14.
14, you hit him square in the back.
No, as in, I hit him for 14
Oh, you
damage.
hit him for 14 damage.
With magic missile, there is no save or anything.
There's no save and there's no attack roll. It's an auto hit.
That is very nice. Well,
The damage dice are a bit lower than normal. They're only a D4 plus 1.
Well, Mr. Ruffian has just had 3 magic missiles completely.
4.
Sorry?
4. He had 4 magic missiles.
he's just had a bit of a close encounter with the magic missile kind, and had 4 of them slap him right in the back, taking him down and killing him off.
Did the others notice?
Very good.
We are attacking from behind for these.
You are.
Picking them off one by one. And trying to be a little bit quicker
So,
about it.
can I have a highs or lows with the last one on the initiative order? That would be Kimiko?
Highs.
Always highs.
Always highs. They actually aren't aware.
Nice.
Shockingly, they are not aware, even though you've been slowly working down their way to the front of the cube.
Better mark that second level spell off.
Okay, so that would mean that top of initiative order would be Kagak.
All right. So I move to within 10 foot of the next guy along, and I'm going to use my lunging attack with my rapier.
Okay, before you do, can I have a highs or lows from you, please?
Highs?
Highs. Well, when do you not call highs?
Oh, I said right at the beginning, I'll always call highs.
He did,
Until he goes low.
Even when it goes low, he'll call highs.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
That's unsettled me, but I'll take it. So using
DM's prerogative.
So using my lunging attack,
Yeah.
if I hit him,
Yep.
I can hit up to 10 foot on this one attack now. So that's
Ooh.
why I stopped 10 foot away.
Ooh.
So I'm not directly in melee with him.
Yeah.
And then I also get to add my superiority dice I'm using, which is an extra d8 to the damage if I hit.
Okay.
So either way, I've expended one superiority die, if I miss.
Okay.
Which I possibly have 14.
You actually hit.
Nice, fantastic.
You hit square in the back, and out of nowhere, what the fuck?
Well, give him a chance. He might have just died.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm rolling 2d8 plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
Which is 17 damage.
17 damage. He goes down like a pile of spud.
Does he go
but
down
not-
silently then?
Pardon?
Does he not then go down silently?
No, he doesn't.
The moment I hit him, I did 17 damage.
Well,
If I killed him
reason.
outright.
You did manage to kill him outright, but he did give out
right.
noises. He did.
There's only one left though, right?
There's only one left, and he has turned.
All right.
Okay.
Still got my scimitar in my hand.
Yep.
And I'm going to try my pushing attack.
Bear in mind now that because you didn't move up to him, okay, because of lunging attack, you're able to attack up to 10.
Still move.
He is 15.
Yeah.
So are you moving up?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So I'll move up. hit him
Remember
with
to say these things.
All right. So I'm going to try and use my push-in attack for this attack.
Okay.
So what that one is I'm going to try and hit him, and if I hit him, I do my extra d8 damage, but I also he has to try make a strength save of 15 or higher, or be pushed back 15 feet.
Okay. And one thing about this corridor is there is some issues with that. So go ahead and do your roll.
I attack him for many, 16 plus 7, however many that is.
You
23.
definitely hit him. That would be a 23.
So now I'm rolling a d6 and a d8 plus my d5.
Okay.
That's 7 on the dice plus 5, 12 damage.
12 damage. So he takes that damage. He is still alive, but
Yep, and now he's got a make a strength save of 15.
he has to make a strength save of 15. That is nice. That is. So he's going to have to roll a flat 15 to do this, and he does. He actually
Takes it like a champ.
He
Well
takes
done.
it like a champ with a 16. Okay.
All right, yep, that's me.
So next up on the initiative order, that would actually be yourself, Kimiko.
Poison spray.
Oh wait, sorry.
Oh, this
I
is
thought
beautiful.
I thought that was Asses for a moment.
It's all right. Don't worry.
How far now? You
Hold on.
you are back near the door, aren't
Yeah,
you?
I have to move up.
You need to move up.
I need
yeah.
to move up to within. I think my range is 10 feet on that, so I'll move up within 10 feet and then do a poison spray
Okay, so that would actually put you
next to.
I
suppose. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
No,
Near
'cause I'm,
enough.
I'm within 5 foot.
I would say 5 foot behind Kagak.
Yeah.
So Kagak would be on your right hand side,
cool, yeah.
5 foot
Yeah,
in
yeah.
front of you.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Whatever.
So go ahead and let's see this poison
You've got
spray.
to do the roll this time.
Oh, I've got to do the roll this time. I actually
You've
get
got to beat
roll.
my spell save DC.
Oh, what is that spell save DC?
It's your sorcerer one and all, isn't it?
Yeah.
In other words, this guy is going to die.
Possibly 14.
14. He rolls a 9.
Ooh. He gets to take a D12 worth of damage then.
Yeah.
He gets to take 7 damage.
He takes 7 damage. What happens with poison spray? Anything amazing, or
He takes
does
7 damage.
he just takes 7 damage?
Poisoned for a round, doesn't he?
I don't know about that bit. Actually, I didn't actually read that in the book. It didn't say it. I don't
Well,
think.
no
From
worries.
what I understand, 'cause it's the
He
cantrip,
goes
it's just the
down.
damage.
And he's dead anyway.
He goes down. Now I was thinking if it's like acid spray, he melts or something like that, turns
No, it's
into
nothing like that.
some goo. Because obviously, walking through goo, blood, things like that, they don't usually bring the best walking surface. So obviously, you can slip on your bloody ass. So he is now copped it. You've managed to take apart 4 Red Brand ruffians,
And they didn't get a single turn.
and they didn't even get a chance to attack back.
Tactics. Now that I'm a
Tactics.
battle master, I'm using them.
Oh my god, a half orc who uses tactics. That's all we need. Especially one who can't make his mind up about being big or small.
We'll find out if I'm big or small next time on Dungeon Delvers.